rain. Golden rain. What was that? Don't spoil Latino.
Slow-mos.
Oh my gosh, my knees.
Woo! Youkeyy, how come you don't get a battery pack? Hello, if you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Youkeyy, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I thought I would tweak the intro just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. But in today's video, I'm going to be achieving. Yeah. I thought I would redo my intro with the look already completed because I'm looking like a snack. That's just my own personal opinion, and I know I am very biased, but I feel beautiful. I feel really, really good. Just show off a little bit, and that way I don't have to wait until the end of the video to show you guys. So this beautiful, colorful look is what we are doing today, and I did actually achieve this using a whole bunch of new products that I got in PR. There are a whole lot of new releases, and it's kind of hard to keep up with everything with all the new makeup that's coming out. But you guys will see which products I used as the video progresses. Really quick before we get into the makeup, I do have to mention that last video that I posted up actually almost got me in trouble. That My Truth video, it almost got me in trouble with people who know me personally, because I guess my acting was just that believable that they felt something was actually wrong in the beginning. Nollywood, I'm coming for you. Issa Rae, what's up? Like, no, just kidding. It's funny because I actually cannot act to save my life. I've always said that for a long time. But yeah, just a quick disclaimer. Not everything in that video that I said is actually true about me, okay? It was just for comedic relief, to be honest. For example, like the grocery store thing is definitely not true. The twerking thing is also not true. I do know how to dance. If you've seen my snaps or my Instagram stories, especially of like me at parties, I love music. I love dancing. So you'll probably be able to like figure out that I actually do know how to twerk a little something. You know, I'm not gonna go into it, but I just felt bad because people in the comment section were like, oh my gosh, I can totally relate. And I'm like, I lied. I'm so sorry. I know I lied. That video was not meant to make fun of anyone or to be shady or to add fuel to fire. It was literally just for comedic relief because there was just so much tension amongst this sector of YouTube. I can't operate in that kind of environment. Like, it's just too much. So I needed a laugh, and I thought you guys might need one too. So that's why I filmed that video. So just a little quick side note and a complete and totally unrelated tangent. So if you want to see how this was achieved, just go ahead and keep on watching and watch me struggle, because at first, actually all the way through this, I had no idea what kind of look I was going for, but that's pretty much how I operate. I'm pretty much a freestyler most of the time when it comes to eyeshadow looks. But anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead. First up, we have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush collection. This is what that looks like. I was recently added to their PR. If you open it up like in here, which I'm not gonna do because everything, okay. There's a little brush bag to hold these brushes. So I'm gonna be using all these brushes in today's look. So let me pull these out. I feel so sad because it looks so pretty. So, okay. This is what's behind there. Is there anything on this side? No. This is the closest you guys can get up to me. I did return those two NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation shades, and I wanted to pick up Sienna, but of course it was sold out. So whenever Sienna comes back in stock, I will pick it up. For now, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Chai. I'm going to use this buffer brush right here. This reminds me of the other brush that I can't find. Is this a... Oh, okay. I was just caught off guard. I expected it to be a bit more stiff, like at the base, but it's totally not, which is fine. In case you guys are wondering, I'm not wearing any primer. I just have on my moisturizer. So I haven't really done much research on these brushes. I didn't even count how many there are, but I believe they've been out for at least a few weeks or so. Last I checked, the entire brush set runs for like $165, I believe. And you can get them individually as well. I could use to maybe carve around my brows is this guy here. It's the JH faulty one. Do you see it? Let me do the typical YouTuber thing. Oh, taking it all the way back to '07. Was that '07? How long have I been watching YouTube? I don't even know. It's been so long. Maybe we can go see a movie, girl. Maybe we can hang out, girl. Whatever you wanna do, just let me know. It's up to you. Next up, we have the BH Cosmetics. No. Next, we have the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palettes, I should say, because there are two of them in here. Here's what it looks like inside, and we've got some glitters as well as two palettes. Here's the original Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Here is the Take Me Back to Brazil Rio Edition palette. This one, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, looking at it, I'm kind of like, meh, because it's all shimmers. I am not a fan of all shimmer palettes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an anomaly. This brush here, the JH34, it feels incredibly like, have you ever felt, this is more specific to people who are of African descent, but you know when you used to get those single braids when we were younger and they'd burn the tip of it to keep it sealed? That's what the very end of this brush feels like. Like, it's really weird, and I don't want to put it on my face because I don't know. This is my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C12. Oh, this is the wrong brush to use. Okay. This is the brush I normally use for blending out concealer to my eyes. These other ones just don't seem to have the same kind of effect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Sorry, I sing a lot during my tutorials, you guys. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I've always been really random and goofy since the beginning of me starting my YouTube channel. What I used to do, and why you guys never saw this side of me until recently, is that I used to edit out all my goofy moments, all my silly moments, all my random moments. I would literally cut them out when I was editing. And I don't know why. I think it was probably a fear of being judged. I think part of it also came with the fear of like, okay, like people don't know me. Let me just chill and only show them, you know, like the professional, official side of me. Whereas like, I'm not always this official person. I've noticed that as I've gotten older, I've cared less what people thought of me. So before, even though naturally I'm a very shy person, if you guys meet me in person, you'll notice I'm like quite reserved and shy, especially in large public arenas. When you know me personally, or I feel more comfortable with you, I start to let loose in terms of my silliness and my goofiness and my awkwardness, of course. So like now I don't really care what people think about my personality. Even in public too, I notice I'm like more free than I was years back, because I think now I just don't care. Like either way, people are gonna judge you, so you might as well just do you. I'm gonna take the original Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I have no idea what I want to do, you guys. Like, I'm gonna lean towards the orange and red, right? Okay, it's not as vibrant as I thought it would be. It's like a neon orange. So remember that I have not set the concealer. This brush collection only comes with one kind of sort of packing brush, which is this one. I use it as a concealer around my brows. So I think I'm gonna clean it off and apply the red with this. I'm gonna pack that onto the lid. I'm not tapping off any of the excess product. I'm just going right in and packing it onto the lid. And I'm doing that multiple times so that the pigment can show up a little bit better. Okay, I could work with you or whatever, you know, you cute or whatever. Very reminiscent of old school YouTube. I think there was the 120 color palette. There was an 88 color palette. I believe I had the 88 color palette. I believe that was also BH Cosmetics too. The two companies that were big with releasing those kind of palettes were BH Cosmetics and I think Coastal Scents. I feel like there was one more, but I can't remember the name. Having these small eyeshadow pans is just so foreign to me now, but I feel like it's more practical for your everyday kind of person, because that way you don't have a ton of product for each color that you might not use, especially because not everybody reaches for really bright color eyeshadows every day. Darn it, I just got an idea for a look and it's too late because I've already done both sides. I'm not gonna say what the idea is just so I can save it for another video. Okay, so bringing some of that orange back and extend this up because I lost some of that red. So as long as you keep adding more product, you can get it to show up a little bit more pigmented. I need a brush to blend, blend, blend. I need a brush to really go in. I need a brush to bring out these eyes. I need a brush in my life. Anyways, all right, that's enough. I'm gonna take this yellow color right up here, right up in here, and okay. Okay, all right, sorry, my bad. I should have used a smaller brush. Man, I don't be listening to myself. Actually like the shape of this one. It's a JH30. Ooh, these numbers are small. Okay. I'll use the JH33. Small circular circles. Yeah, of course. Circular circles. Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep going back and forth between the yellow and the orange. And possibly the red as well. No, that's okay. O'Shea Butters. Flamin' Hot Cheetos or whatever. And this is my usual ColourPop, no filter. Concealing is literally the most therapeutic thing for me in the entire makeup process. Okay, so this seems like I would definitely use this more of like for like a maybe a bronzer situation. So I'm gonna use this to wipe off the excess. This is JH07. I wish this brush was a little bit softer just to be able to like sweep away product. For the lower lash line, I want to take, what should I do? What should I do? What, should I just leave it red? No, because that is boring. Blue. I'm gonna take this blue right here and I'm gonna pack that. Oh, I was not ready. Hey, my bad. Pack that along here. And I'm basically just like packing it on / stamping, whatever you want to call it. See, makeup is an adventure. We just go with the flow, guys. Wipe that blue off and then go in with, I'm gonna go in with this purple right here. Oh wow, this stamped on top of the blue pretty nicely. Okay, BH Cosmetics. And I'm gonna take that purple up a little bit. Let's hope I don't ruin this eye. This is the JH42. This one is essentially a very small shader brush. I'm using that same brush to stamp on that blue so it's more vibrant. Now I do feel like the blue is pretty naked. I want it to blend down here, like into a different color, but you guys do know that I have those prominent tear troughs. Unfortunately with this look, if I take this any further down with the lower lash line, it's going to make my tear troughs look very, very prominent. So I'm not gonna do that because I am tempted to just kind of like smoke it out down here where the blue is at to add some dimension, smoke it out with like a darker color, but not with my facial features. We're not doing that. I think I'm gonna go into the Take Me Back to Brazil Rio palette. I'm thinking maybe a shimmer yellow. Let's use this guy right here. I may have to spray the brush down for it to show up. Let's see. Oh, no, not at all. Oh, this is nice. Like, I was not expecting these to perform like this without any help from like water or setting spray. Okay, you guys already know me. You know that I go crazy with my inner corner. I started applying my regular mascara, forgetting that I actually have a CoverGirl package that has mascara in it. But it's cute. It's like a little, you know, like, I like it. Flourish by Lash Blast Mascara. It comes with a Lash Blast Amplified Primer. It says it's a conditioning formula for your lashes. And then you've got the Flourish by Lash Blast regular mascara, I guess. You guys know I'm not a big mascara person. My lashes are just so non-existent for the most part. I'm gonna do my little dots. So I put a dot in the middle and a dot on each side. Wow, okay, this is just not that optimal for shorter lashes like mine. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? I wish you could just look at that. Look at her. Oh, I love this. Have you ever seen a package that looks so good that you want to eat it? Like you actually start to salivate. That's what happened to me when I first saw this. The color scheme, like how it just blends and transitions from one color to the next. And then the triangular situation we have going on here. Here's what the inside of the PR package looks like. So what it says is 2 new palettes, 12 flawless shades, Blush and Sculpt. They're $39 each, available September 12th. I really love when PR packages come with like a little info slip because it just saves me time having to like look stuff up, you know? We have Sculpt, which is the highlight and contour palette. And then there is Blush, which is the cheek palette. Here we have the highlight and contour palette. I might be able to contour with this. As far as like the highlight colors, ooh, sorry, okay, I know I'm really weird, I'm so sorry, you guys. That's 24K right there. I could highlight with that, but it's a bit dark for me, so I might go with Poppin'. And then Poppin' is the lighter pink shade. Oh no, I just ruined it. Do you see that right there? The package also came with the soft angled contour brush. I don't know if this will be beneficial for me, but we'll see. And then it came with a spotlight duster, F37. I think I have this brush already, but I actually use it to like dust away any excess powder, especially underneath the eyes. I didn't set my face. Ginormous brush. This is the JH07. Maybe this is a body brush. I don't know, cause wow, like I really feel like maybe this is a brush for your body, because I'm so overwhelmed and I'm a little bit intimidated. That's done. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Oh, yeah, I think that was a body brush, because then we have this guy here and it seems like this is more appropriate for the face. Well, I feel a little bit silly. I think I actually will use this for contour. Hollow, which is this shade here. This is probably my favorite Sigma packaging to date. That looks okay, right? Like, yeah. This is a JH04. I'm gonna use this for blush. I want to take Mod Mauve. Not too shabby. I no longer own only one blush. You guys can't clock me anymore. This is the JH09 brush, and I'm gonna take Pappin' right here. Oh wait, shoot, hold on. Before I do that, wait, stop it. Stop everything. I gotta spray my face down. This has actually happened to me before. I don't know if you guys noticed, but once I sprayed the setting spray, the eyeshadows, especially the reds, really deepened and seemed like they got a little bit more true to color to what they really are in the pan. So I don't know what causes that. Maybe it's just the wetness. I don't know. There we go. There you are. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how to explain this color. It's just like a nice baby pinkish, but not quite. This brush, by the way, is supposed to be for the eyes, but it's the JH40. I'm just using it to apply my highlight to those detail areas. In case you're wondering, the lashes I have on are the LaPage Trends Amethyst lashes, and I am in love with these. They are just gorgeous. We have transformed. Now for the hard part, lip choice, because I just want to reach for my usual nudes. I really do. You guys are probably still sick of me using this, but whatever. I'm using the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Just What I Needed, but to make it different this time, I'm gonna be lining my lips, which I don't like doing, but I'm gonna be lining my lips with the MAC Chestnut Lip Pencil just to make the look a little bit different. And when I do line, I do overline, okay? Just beware. So there are 7 brushes from this collection that I did not use. I don't really have much to say about the brushes other than like that one weird one that I ran across. But for the most part, I mean, they're pretty good. They're your standard Morphe quality brushes. Keep in mind though, however, these brushes have not been washed. So I don't know if they retain their shape or if they start shedding or any of that after being washed, or if they change in how they work after being washed. But so far so good. When it comes to these 2 eyeshadow palettes, I don't know how much they go for. I'm assuming it's probably somewhere around like $15, $20. I'll have it up on the screen, but for the most part, they're actually pretty good. Now, if you don't have the Morphe 35B palette, I do feel like the Take Me Back to Brazil Original by BH Cosmetics is a pretty good substitute, but do realize that it's going to be coming in a smaller pan size. When it comes to the, yo, I look good. I'm sorry. When I first started filming, I was not feeling myself, you guys. I was not feeling my best, but now Now she's back. This palette, I do feel like you are going to get a good bang for your buck. BH Cosmetics is known to be very, very affordable. So I will say that it's a good palette to pick up, especially if you don't have a colorful palette and you're looking for one. Just keep in mind that with some of these shades, you're going to get not as much pigmentation as with some of the other shades. For example, that blue really shocked me. That purple really shocked me. And the yellow too, I feel like the yellow actually performed really well as far as pigmentation goes. That orange and the red, they were kind of, I definitely had to go back in and keep packing on the color, but it was quite easy to do. So I do feel like even if you are a beginner, you will still get good benefits out of this palette. Same with this one. However, I only used one of the colors, but even then I didn't have to spray the brush with any like water or setting spray or anything like that for it to show up, and it did very, very, very well. Very well. Like like my inner corner is blinding right now. I don't really have much to say about the CoverGirl mascara, being that I don't really have lashes like that to be able to experiment appropriately. As far as like the lower lashes, my lower lashes are very, very short, almost non-existent. And this was kind of like hurting when I was trying to go in and, you know, sweep on the mascara to the little bit of lashes that I do have. It kind of feels a little bit dry, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's not, I feel like I like mascaras that are a little bit more wet. Not like runny, but I don't know how to put it, but yeah, this is like an to me. I don't know how much it is. These two from Sigma, I've already pretty much mentioned my thoughts on these as I was using them. Love the packaging. I can see people with pale skin tones using this, tan and medium skin tones. Deeper skin tones, I don't know if this one right here will work. I don't know. And I do like the Sculpt palette. I feel like a lot of different skin tones will also get good use with this. This 24K highlighter, I can definitely see somebody with a deep, rich skin tone getting a lot of use out of it. I liked Poppin'. Do I have anything like this? I don't know if I do. As far as contour, I feel like Hollow worked well for me. Unfortunately, this is something I've noticed with many brands, that when it comes to contour palettes, people with much, much, much deeper skin tones tend to be left out, and it sucks because that shouldn't be the case. So when it comes to palettes like these, I tend to kind of mix it up. If I can't use something for blush or for contour, I'll use it as an eyeshadow or what have you. By the way, I do have a code with Sigma. I kind of tend to forget to say it in videos. My code is Youkeyy, Youkyi, and if you use that at checkout at sigmabeauty.com, you can get 10% off your order. So just something to note if you wanted to save a tad bit of money and support me at the same time. That's everything. Yeah. So here is the completed look, you guys. I'm loving this. There's something about bright colors that just makes me feel so incredibly happy, and this look is definitely doing that for me. I also like the lip combo. I'm not a lip liner kind of person, but I am noticing that when I line my lips like this, in this kind of fashion, that I'm a little bit of a schnack. Okay, that is all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also comment down below in the comment section to let me know what you think. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell and make sure that all notifications is ticked off, so that way you can get all notifications for every single upload that I upload. And if you're not following me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Youkeyy_. That's YOUKEY__. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook and Snapchat a little tiny bit. This is the finished look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye.